Hello and welcome to Charity's Treasures. Today is Music Monday. I would like to start off today just reading the last verses of the song. And there's 4 lines and it's repeated. So that's how the song ends. And these are the words. There is no end to glory, there is no end to love, there is no end to being, there is no death above. There is no end to glory, there is no end to love, there is no end to being, there is no death above. I think that kind of summarizes the rest of the verses. So we're not going to talk about exactly those words today because it's pretty explanatory. And we've talked about a lot of different kinds of meanings that also kind of mean those words. As I was explaining this song on my podcast throughout the month, I developed some verses to a song for myself. So every week I had these thoughts come to me when I was running up the mountain. And so that is what this song of mine, it's the same rhythm to If You Could Hide to Kolob, but it's a different title and has different words. So it's my special version. And every week it was like, oh man, that's interesting. Those thoughts are interesting. They kept coming to my mind. So it is called or titled, If I Could Hie to the Mountain, of course, because I climb mountains. Okay, so this song kind of describes a little bit of the things I have been experiencing lately. Feelings, thoughts, dreams. I have dreamt one of Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ on this mountain in a specific spot. I saw them in a dream. I remember the first time that happened, it was like 4 a.m. and my son was on a mission, and I texted him at 4 a.m. I messaged him on Facebook, and I said, I just dreamt of Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ on the mountain. And I was like, oh, it was so beautiful. I just sent him this message and I was like, oh, I can't believe it. This was so exciting. So anyways, I remember when that happened and I sent him a message because I thought it was so wonderful. I felt so good. Like after waking up from that dream, I wanted to go back into the dream. And I have dreamt of other people on this mountain in this spot. And this mountain also to me parallels with the mountain my nephew died on, at least in my dreams. It does. And in a lot of ways, I write about it in the book that hopefully I will get done by the end of March. But anyway, so it's kind of a parallel to his mountain also. Since I went over If I Could Hie to Kolob all month and kind of sang each verse, I am going to sing my song today. Aren't you excited? Okay, so at the funeral I talked about, I think I talked about it on Friday, they had someone sing a song at this funeral. And the song was Over the Rainbow. I'm sure all of us have found ourselves at some point in our life singing this song. It is common and it just makes you feel good when you see a rainbow. And sometimes that's probably when we sing it, right? When we see a rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Come on, we all have done that, right? The person who sang this song was Luke Schultz. I love to hear Luke sing. He also, usually when he sings, he plays the ukulele, which those string instruments like the guitar, ukulele, they're my favorite when people are singing, just because it doesn't take away from the person's voice, where other musical instruments kind of do if they're too loud. So I like it because you can really hear Luke's voice. And when he sings, you can feel heaven and how much he loves singing and how much he loves the song that he's singing. When you get the opportunity to hear him sing, it's like a gift from God. Like he is a heavenly angel with a handsome voice that we get to hear from. Whenever I hear Luke singing, it feels in that moment, and I swear he sang this song for like 10 to 15 minutes. It was really long. But it feels like every worry, every problem, especially because he sings really unique songs that you can just feel how he's feeling when he sings it, kind of. And it just makes you feel like anything you're ever worried about, it just like fades away as you listen to his voice, and it just makes everything in the world seem right in those moments, right? And then he stops, and we're all kind of disappointed because he stopped. But anyways, so yeah, hearing him sing is like a gift from God. And so shout out to you, Luke. You are awesome. And I mean, if you ever need anyone to sing at a funeral or a wedding or something, he's your guy, because he has the most amazing voice, and I could listen to him every week if they wanted him to sing in church. Okay, so here is my song. Hopefully I can sing it a little bit better because I haven't been talking so much. But let me get the beat, because sometimes I start off and it's like totally the wrong beat. Anyways, let me just think for a second. Okay, I think I got it. If I could hie to the mountain where Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ appeared, while the hawk presents his coming, and the dead end trail is cleared. Methinks he stands there waiting as the clouds disperse above. My heart feels full with peace, and there is no end to hope and love. The revelation from God continues, and in the scriptures answers are found. He does not abide in the valley, but instead on higher ground. He is strong like the powerful river, and his strength comes from her love. He is tethered to the Holy One, and with hope follows him above. The love of God continues, his mercy never ends. He is the God of beauty, and through his resurrection all things mend. There is no end to victory, there is no end to faith. There is no end to enduring, there is no end to strength. There is no end to hope, there is no end to life. There is no end to loving, there is no end in sight. There is no end to dreaming, there is no end to thought. There is no end to creating, there is no end to being taught. There is no end to friendship, there is no end to God. There is no end to worship, there is no end to holding to the rod. There is no end to pressing forward, there is no end to walking through. There is no end to believing that there is no end to me and you. There is no end to charity, there is no end to peace. There is no end to kindness, there is no end to me. There is no end to charity, there is no end to peace. There is no end to kindness, there is no end to me. Bye, everybody.